What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Copperhead Road by Steve Earle. Now, this is an interesting one because I think I was doing a Brooks and Dunn reaction, and I mentioned there's a club in town called Copperhead Road, and I think I had mentioned they probably play this song there. Now, I've been to this club a very few times, right? One of my homies, his parents opened it actually, so it's like there's a little bit of ties there, but I never knew that it was tied to this song like that. So this is what's interesting. If this is like a country song, they probably play this at this is probably like the theme of the club. So I don't know what I'm getting into. It's interesting because I feel like at the beginning of this video I'm seeing like Vietnam stuff. But I thought Copperhead Road, because of this club that's in Colorado Springs, I thought it was a line dance. So I don't really know what I'm getting into here. So this will be fun. First time reaction, kind of blind reaction. I mean, the reason I know of this name is because there's legitimately a club in Colorado Springs called Copperhead Road. Free plug for them. But anyways, let's get into it. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get it popping.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, y'all know what it is. Let me get this logo down. Bing, and pull the video up. Bing. Yeah, man. Support the original content. I got a bunch of stuff floating on YouTube. Follow me to the other channels or stuff that I create. It allows me to create more original stuff and not just do reactions. Also, shout out to the members. My bad, I'm about to burp. But shout out to the members for supporting the channel. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description. You get access to these reactions early, perks and live streams, stuff like that. So if you want to, tap in with your boy. So let's get this one popping, you guys. This is Steve Earle, Copperhead Road. All right, let's see what we got. I know what that is. The bootleggers. Yeah.
Well, my name's John Lee Pettimore. Same as my daddy and his daddy before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. They only come to town about twice a year. You buy 100 pounds of yeast and a copper line. Everybody knew that it made moonshine.
I didn't know. I know now.
I'm a revenue man, want a granddaddy bad. Headed up a holler of everything had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road.
Oh, hell no. Drinking and driving? Damn. Oh, they going straight rebellious. Yeah.
My daddy ran a whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction at the Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Just shot a coat of primer, then looked inside. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying that something wasn't right. He's headed down to Knoxville with a weekly load. You can smell a whiskey burning down Copperhead Road.
this is insane. This is crazy. This is legit crazy, you guys. I've never heard this song before, and it's kind of lit. The drums are so like just, they just don't, like, they're just exactly what I need for a track. Now I'm trying to figure out, because I'm getting like a country twang, but I also get a little bit of a blues, like a little blues in here. And for some reason, I feel like there's a sprinkle of like Ireland or Irish sounds or something in here. You guys got to correct me if I'm wrong. Now, he starts it out with a name. So this is about that name. I forget. He said, did he say John Pellator or something? Like, he said a name. And then it seemed like it's about a granddad and maybe a dad and a grandpa or a great grandpa. He starts telling the story. He starts breaking the story down. But I didn't know. He's like, with copper and yeast. You know, so I don't know how this works, how to make moonshine, you know, I don't know. I'm not a distillery, right? But I understand what's going on here. He's talking about this person in a family line of making moonshine and bootlegging moonshine. And it's down Copperhead Road. Now, it's Copperhead Road, I'm guessing, Copperhead snakes. And, you know, maybe the road is just named because there's snakes in that area or something. I don't know. When I heard copper and yeast, I was like, oh, did I miss something? But I think it's just Copperhead Road. Maybe it's just named. I don't know if there's some significance there. But this is interesting because it almost seems like with the war references too, like even with the visuals, you know, maybe someone was bootlegging moonshine and then got enlisted and went to the war and then maybe came back, or maybe was in the war and then came home and was bootlegging moonshine because, you know, they're in like a rural area. Maybe they need to get their bread right. I don't know. You know, it's interesting because when you see like bootlegging, right, selling, it is a form of selling drugs. Even though now alcohol's legal, we can go back to when marijuana wasn't legal and a lot of people went to jail for it. And it was kind of messed up when you think about it. You know what I mean? So anyways, bro, I don't, there's so many things I could just ramble about right now. I love this. I don't know. It just caught me by surprise. Where would this be at, though? Would this be in like Kentucky or maybe a Tennessee? Where was bootlegging big at? I don't know. For some reason, I don't even know why I'm saying Tennessee, but like with the music scene, like Nashville. And then, you know, like I think bootlegging was kind of just, it was big all over. It was mainly from the South. I always see movies where it's, anyways, I'm rambling now. Let's go. Let me just listen to the damn song.
I volunteered for the army on my birthday. To draft a white trash first round here and away. I done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. I came home with a brand new plane. I take the seat from Colombia, Mexico. I just planted up a holler down Copperhead Road. And now the DA's got a chopper in the air. We got screaming like I'm back over there. I learned a thing or two from Charlie, don't you know? You better stay away from Copperhead Road.
Guys think by any possibility this song inspired the Ozarks, right? Like, does this give you any of the Ozarks vibe? Like, my man, okay, so it sounds like he was bootlegging. He gets in the army. He goes to Vietnam. He said he learned something from Charlie. He gets seeds from Mexico. Now, I don't know if they're poppy seeds or the marijuana. But regardless, he's like, yo, I got a new plan. I'm a changed man. I got a new plan. What's that, Cam? Catch me in the minivan. Dang, bro. Copperhead Road is the remember, what is that, the movie with Denzel? Yo, son. Yo, the Blue Magic. Remember Denzel in that movie? Hey, we got the Blue Magic, man. Yo, there's so many parallels in our cultures. I don't know, because you get caught in the culture war watching the news. They're like, oh, these thugs, they're selling drugs. I mean, this is literally a story about selling drugs. And Copperhead Road being like the Ozark. That's what it reminded me of. And it was fire. Now, to be clear, you guys, I don't do drugs. Never have. Never even been drunk. I've been buzzed once, but, actually I do smoke a little bit to sleep, Excuses, right? But I'm not out here advocating you go out and get, do drugs, sell drugs, etc. But there are parallels. Like, it's funny how, like, sometimes certain people will get put in this box like they're just the evils of society, and you just see, like, there's a lot more drug selling going on than you would think, including with your pharmacist. So chill out with the drug stuff. Now, there's a middle ground to find there, I'm sure, because, again, I'm not trying to advocate it. I just see so many people just act like some people are the worst, And I mean, look, anyways, I'm rambling now because I'm about to start talking about crack and how it affected, the inner city. Okay, I get it. This song is fire. This is making me think, and you guys got to let me know what I got or what I missed, okay? Because that's what, from hearing this, the dude's name is Steve Earle, okay? Copperhead Road. He says a name at the beginning, and then he just goes into this whole storyline, which was epic, and it's about bootlegging, moonshine, Vietnam, and it sounds like homie came back with a different plan. He got some seeds from Mexico, and what did he start doing with those seeds? Growing them, and he had a handful of cash. Ozark. Anyways, that's fire. That's fire. When did this come out? How old is this? That's just crazy, man. I'm not going to lie. Also, what is this? Is this considered country? Because I was getting like a blues feel, country, but then I'm telling you, there's these sounds that just reminded me of, like, I don't know if it's Scotland or Ireland, but it just had this, like, that thing going with it. So I don't know. Okay. It's not selling me. I mean, this was put on the internet and on YouTube in 2009, but I don't know how old or new this song is. So that is interesting. Oh, he's still touring too? Damn, this might be something I have to check out. Anyways, all right, you guys, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.